another Friday night in Eric's kitchen for Boxed In. I'm very excited to be here with my co-host Eric Morton.
Hello.
Eric, how are you now?
Good, and you?
Not so bad.
Tell that to your face. Welcome to Boxed In. My name is Eric Morton. My co-host is Jill Diffendal. I'm telling you now, this episode is going to be pretty bad because our executive producer Lee is not here. She has her sorority sisters are in town, and she's doing sorority sister stuff, I guess.
Sisters
Jake, our production manager, is also not here because he went back to Texas to move
to get
his stuff, so he can permanently move here. First of all, can everyone hear us? Let me look. Can everyone hear us?
I see Desi in chat. Hi, Desi.
Hi, Desi. I hope everyone can hear us. If you can't, we'll find out in a minute. We are flying blind. And last but not least, our stage manager, Poppy. Huge pain in the ass tonight.
In a mood.
She's in a mood. We're all in a mood now. Poppy's in a mood, and we're all in moods. She can probably tell tomorrow is her first ever obedience training.
She knows it's coming.
So she knows it's coming. She knows that the hammer's coming down, and this misbehavior will no longer be accepted.
When my obedience training is coming up, I'm in a mood.
Yeah. So please, if you're joining us for the first time, we do this most Friday nights, almost every Friday night, 7 p.m. We just open boxes and we hang out and kind of have. We want that happy hour vibe. We want you guys to just unwind with us, be very casual, and we'll open stuff.
They're not always boxes.
Not always boxes. Sometimes they're bags. Sometimes we don't even have a bag.
They're bags. I'm excited. I'm excited for tonight because we have our hands on something.
Yeah, I'm checking something.
We haven't had our hands on in a while.
All right, yeah. Everyone says the sound is good. That's great. We do have the wireless mics. We're very high tech, as you can tell.
Yeah.
So let's see how this works. I'm shocked that Poppy is not already
There's a
bouncing
giant
off
bird
the walls.
that just landed on your fence.
Well, that's what happens,
Is
Poppy.
That an egret?
Yeah, egret. There's an egret on my fence from the nearby gator pond.
He wants to watch Boxed In live. This is our studio
audience. Yeah, it's through a pane of glass and a screen, but yeah, you can get live tickets if you're really persistent around here. So, anyway.
Speaking of wildlife, I am officially a Florida resident because I just found a lizard in my kitchen yesterday.
Well, there you go.
The little lizards
Welcome.
that you see everywhere.
You're now official.
I had one in my kitchen yesterday. It was great.
That's great. So special shout out to our WIGS members. That's the big W. Joe loves WIGS members. If you want to learn more about becoming a WIGS member, you can go to patreon.com/WDWNT or WDWNT.com/Patreon. Either way, you can become a WIGS member for as little as $2 a month. The support really means a lot. It helps us do stupid shows like this one. Poppy, oh no, she's got my mask. Poppy's not a big fan of masks, apparently. Or it's delicious.
She's an anti-masker.
So, anyway, never know what's going to happen. But anyway, if you want to join Patreon, there's all kinds of cool perks you get with it, including, I know, Jill, you put up a video that was in high demand last night.
Oh, so if you were watching WDW News Tonight last night, or if you weren't, we did a 90s music compilation album of song parodies, many courtesy of this gentleman right here. So we did some song parodies of some popular 90s songs, but of course rewrote the lyrics to talk about Disney in the 90s.
So if you like the Foo Fighters, They Might Be Giants, Crash Test Dummies, the Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys, or Coolio, you might want to check it out. We had a lot of that in there.
So if you watched the show, you got kind of an abbreviated version. But if you're a WIGS member, you got the extended versions of all the songs.
Which are still abbreviated versions of the songs, because these are long songs. Look, it's not easy to write these. We're banging them out pretty fast. I was working on one for a very long time. I couldn't make it. And I woke up on yesterday morning going, how am I going to get this They Might Be Giants song written? And I look in my inbox, and Jill had stayed up all night and wrote They Might Be Giants lyrics. So Jill, lyricist.
I didn't stay up all night.
Yeah,
I was lying. He told me, and he's like, I want to write a parody of Birdhouse in Your Soul. And I thought, then I couldn't get out of my head. I'm a big They Might Be Giants fan. I've seen them in concert a few times. I'm a child of the 90s, so it totally resonated with me. And so I had to, the idea struck me as I was driving home from rehearsal Wednesday night, and I had to lay in bed and write the song.
Anyway, check it all out. Desi, who's in the chat, I know she appears as one of the Mice Girls, or as I think we call the Spice.
Desi did the
Moroccan Spice Girls.
Desi was the lead girl in the Mice Girls
lyricist,
song.
arranger,
Yeah.
video editor. We scramble these duties around, right? So Jill wrote Birdhouse in Your Soul. I sang it. And then some of them I wrote and sang. I couldn't sing I Want It Wed Way, which is our Backstreet Boys song, but I wrote it. But I, of course, relied on Tyler because who can give us that boy band vibe and hit the notes that are higher than notes I can hit? Who better to do that than Tyler?
And then Tom wrote the Coolio song.
And Tom wrote a Coolio song. Yeah. So we were kind of all over the place. We help each other out.
It's a group effort.
That's what we do here. If you want to see those, you can go, if you're new to the channel or just stumbled upon this video, our main channel, WDW News Today. If you go last night's episode 184 of WDW News Tonight, and I think our 90s song mix is about 20 minutes into the video or something like that. So check it out.
Toward the front,
We always, on Boxed In, we always open a bottle. Oh, there she is. She's not going to let you pick her up.
No, she's not.
Stage manager is over here messing.
She is.
Oh,
She's
there we go.
there.
She's made her appearance. There you go. Poppy.
You can kind of see a little bit how sort of crazy.
She's trying to bite me already.
She's a little
licking
crazed.
and biting.
She almost pulled off my shoe. Then she just bit my foot.
Here, I'll get her. You be good for the people. Oh, don't hit the microphone. You be good for everyone. Tell everyone hi. Say hi, everyone.
Hi,
no,
Buster.
I don't want to be here. Go down.
Speaking of 90s.
All right,
music,
so we usually unbox bourbon. Actually, I received 2 different bottles at the studio in the last like 2 weeks. So we're gonna pick up there. We had people that were nice enough. I didn't even get a chance to meet them. They dropped off some stuff. So that's how it works sometimes. Often, if you come in on a like a Wednesday or Thursday, I'm often. Oh, Poppy's biting her leg.
That's my Achilles tendon.
I'm often.
Oh, and now she has my shoe.
Stop biting Jill. She got Jill's shoe. She's gone with Jill's shoe. You're never going to catch her. The Poppy chase is kind of entertaining. That's what I should be doing instead of this show. I don't even know how to continue with the show while this is happening, Poppy.
All right, she's just going to... If I'm a little lopsided, it's because I'm only wearing one
Jill's
shoe.
down a shoe. Poppy's got it. She's also in charge of wardrobe around here, and she saw that Jill wasn't wearing the appropriate uniform. Anyway, sometimes on Thursdays I'm very distracted or shy or working on something or trying to memorize a line or something. So I didn't get to see everyone. So people bring things in from time to time. And in this case, we had people bring in a lot of stuff in the last week or so. So I'm going to start with this one because this one is addressed to Eric and Jill.
Oh, and there's
so we
a
had,
card.
There's a card.
Aww.
Here, Jill, why don't you
That's
do
so
the honors?
sweet.
You might have to untie that.
Undo the bow. Oh, it's taped on.
Oh, it's on there. Good. Here.
It's a Disney Cruise Line envelope. It's got the little Disney Cruise Line stamp on it. Let's see if we can make sure we're showing that off appropriately. Do we have a boat we can christen with this bottle?
I don't think that you do that with this.
Disney Cruise Line Castaway Club. Oh, I love it.
Oh, read it. I can't read that.
Dear Jill and Eric, thank you both for Boxed In. We really enjoy each show. Please savor one of our favorite bourbons from Brooklyn, New York. Sorry we got the name of the show wrong. No, it's Boxed In. You're good. Regards, Joanna and Peter. I'm sorry, Jonna and Peter from Howard Beach, New York.
John and Peter, thank you so much. We're really appreciative.
guys,
We love
thank
getting
you.
these gifts, and especially when it says it's bourbon.
And it's a Disney, and it's got like the nautical kind of
Right,
vibe
look at this.
To the wrapper.
Very DCL, this whole wrapping job. It's
I
important.
love it.
Shows that extra thought.
I'm
right?
a sucker for like good presentation. Eric, I've never had this before, and I've always wanted.
I can't tell what it is. I'm not good at opening this. I shouldn't have a show about opening things when I can't open things. I'm getting it. There we go.
Those are the best.
Oh, look
so
at this.
Much.
Oh, look at this. It's engraved. That's why she was apologizing for the wrong name. Thank you, Jill and Eric, for Unboxed. Unboxed, boxed in, we're good. I'm going to walk around. You might be able to see this. I don't know if you can see the engraving on here.
Oh my God. I'm like, you guys
Yeah,
are
you
the
can see the
best.
engraving a little bit. Thank you so much for this very thoughtful
And it's Widow Jane.
gift. And Widow Jane.
Widow Jane has a good reputation.
That's great. It is 91 proof. This is bottle number 894 from batch 242. And it made in 2021. So this is beautiful. And this is
wonderful. Thank you guys so much.
This is so great. Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm excited.
I think we're obligated to drink it.
I feel like we have. I mean, there's no choice.
Do you have fingernails?
I do.
Are they gothy like from last night?
So last week, Eric and I were not
You might be covering your microphone there. There you go.
Eric and I were not live on Boxed In last week because we went to Halloween Horror Nights. And so in honor of Halloween Horror Nights, I painted my nails, well, it wasn't black, but like a really dark steely gray. But, you know, that's just semantics. So coming into the 90s show last night,
just leave them.
I knew I was gonna do like the grunge vibe, and my nails were all chipped. And part of me was like, oh, should I redo my nails? And then I was like, no, wait, chip black nail polish is like the perfect grunge thing. Of course I can't redo my nails. They need to be all nice and chipped. Poppy has pulled my shoe apart.
I have a sad report. She did some damage to Jill's shoe. There,
Oh, that's fantastic, Poppy.
Not to interrupt you, Jill. Here's your shoe.
Now we definitely need to drink this bourbon. I was driving home with one shoe. I'm pretty sure I got those for like $15 at TJ Maxx, so it's okay. Right, Poppy?
Poppy, you have cheap taste. Ah, our
Love
favorite
that
noise.
sound. Let's give it a smell. Mmm. Smells like forgetting your troubles.
Forgetting your childhood.
No, we had like
That's a heavy pour.
We had such a dose of our childhood last night because you and I are both children of the 90s. She's trying to take my other shoe now.
Poppy, I'm going to have a talk with her. She's trying to take your microphone.
I need to, there's a cord hanging and she's going for that. Yeah.
All right, this is pointless.
I feel like last night was like, I really enjoyed being on the 90s episode last night. I was really happy about it because
She's really worked up about something.
my shoes apparently.
Here, grab her. Oh, she's distracted. You got her.
I got her.
You got to distract her to catch her. She's very upset.
You could be.
You don't get bourbon yet.
Show?
Yeah.
You could just be on the show.
Just sit her on the counter.
Do you want me to put the dog on the counter? That's a terrible idea, Eric.
Okay.
There's cheese.
There's a lot of food over
and
there.
There's charcuterie right over there.
So normally when Lee is here, we have a nice spread.
Lee's the best hostess. The
And
best.
Lee's not here, so our spread is,
Stuff we
well,
pulled out of
it's
the
maybe not the best effort ever, but
It's
there's
still
cheese and there's
better than
crackers.
Well, I just don't have that much food in my house.
Oh, this is delicious.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
All right. Well,
It's really smooth.
thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. Jonna and Peter, this is wonderful. Oh, God. So much good bourbon all the time.
The problem is there's another bottle, and if it's bourbon, we're in trouble.
What do we do, Eric?
I don't know.
So here's the other problem we have. We received this wonderful bottle of Widow Jane from Jonna and Peter, but we also received another bottle. But then I've also purchased 2 additional bottles that I've been
She's trying to make
saving up
poor man's Pappy.
for Boxed In. So I have a bottle
Poppy Van
of
Winkle.
Poppy Van Winkle. I have a bottle of Maker's 46, and I have a bottle of Russell's Reserve that I've purchased in the last 3 weeks, but we haven't needed them because we've had other bourbons.
Yeah. People are like, oh, you got to train your dog. Yes, that starts tomorrow. She's a puppy.
She's a little girl.
And then someone said, time to put Poppy in the other room. I was like, that will be the loudest show you've ever had because you can hear
Just a
her.
little peanut.
You can hear her barking at us from very far away. She's very happy if someone's holding her.
She just wants to lick my finger, apparently.
Let's start, Jill, with our Wishables.
Okay.
You came to see the Wishables,
You
right?
can't, you aren't gonna ever have me say no to Wishables.
All right. All right, these are the, actually, real quick, Jill had a couple sitting out.
I have new Jack and Sally new emos that I brought to show off because it's Halloween time and they're new emos and they're adorable.
Sally's hair is corduroy.
It is.
Jack, oh, no problem. No hair. And then,
I'm a big fan. Jack is definitely the superior new emo. However, You can't have Jack without Sally.
Headless Horseman.
So this is the open stock wishable of the new Villains set that came out last week.
I know they're accustomed to seeing their
They're
butt.
accustomed to, oh, we need to show them the butt.
Lee likes them to see the butt.
They always have to see
There's
the
your
butt
butt.
of wishable.
Horse butt. There you go. And he's got his little cape. He has no head, but he has the little like price tag hanger where his head would be.
Yeah, and he has the little pumpkin.
Yeah. And the pumpkin over here.
That's
It's a very angry looking pumpkin.
That's one of the most intricate wishables I think they've ever made.
That's pretty good after the Incredibles wishables they crapped out a couple months ago.
I'm struggling in my wishable love because first there were the Incredibles wishables that were terrible. And then there was the debacle of the Tiki Room wishables that were sold out in 2 days and then
They've never returned.
never returned.
These have been sold out and show back up, right?
Yes, because now this is the first wishable set that is limit to per purchase. So people just can't come and clean out the entire stock of wishables in like
Yeah, we
one
had to
fell
go.
swoop.
You went once, and then you and I both did today because Jill and I had breakfast together because it was the last day of the wave
at the
breakfast at California Grill.
So of course we had to go.
We did, and it was delicious, and we didn't have any confrontation with anybody. Nobody
There was
told
no lady
Jill they
in
didn't
jean
need her
shorts
judgment.
That
right.
didn't need my. There were plenty of people that were just super fine with me judging them, because you know.
All right, so we have Hades, we have Cruella, we have Scar, and we have Maleficent. But Hades is their variants of Hades, correct?
Hades is the variant. So there's the regular blue Hades that you see, and then there's a red version of Hades when Hades gets really angry.
So I
Which
read
I
something
feel
about
like
Scar the other day that I
We're
want to share.
destined to get the red Hades, right?
We're-
Because we're hostile today.
Do you have time for story time?
Let's have story
People
time.
might already know this. I might have said this on the show.
Poppy is like all ready for
I read this
story time.
thing the other day that said like, what was Scar's name before he got his scar? And he does have a name. If you go back in earlier, like I guess there's like books or old cartoons that are before that predate like Lion King. His name is, I think it's Taki, T-A-K-I. I could be wrong. I think it was something like
Really?
that. Taki means garbage or
Wow.
dirt.
Wow.
So they're
wonder
like,
he
no
was
wonder,
very-
like his brother's name is literally King,
Yeah.
and his name is Trash. So no wonder he's a little resentful.
Little King Trash Mouth.
All right, so I'm gonna have to hold Poppy.
All right.
I leave the Jill into the Jill.
It's time to Jill some wishables.
gotcha. Got your pop star.
What you've been waiting like 2 months for is Jill to Jill some wishables. So I think we have some horns.
Maleficent.
I'm pretty sure these are some Maleficent horns right up in here. Which I hope so because she's the one I want the most.
What do you think, Poppy?
Look at her little
Oh yeah.
Look at her little face. She's delightful.
She looks delicious.
She's delightful. Look how cute she is. She's got her little squinty face and her little staff and her little cape with her big collar. Oh, I'm so excited.
One down.
One down. All right.
One down.
We don't have any duplicates yet.
No duplicates yet. Here, I'm gonna hold her. I'll give this
All
a
right.
shot.
You're up next.
We might be able to let her go soon, but I'm letting her.
She's calmer.
I think I feel feet, and Hades doesn't appear to have feet.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I think it might be Scar.
Okay.
No, it's not.
No, it's Cruella.
It's Cruella.
Cruella.
de Vil. Cruella de Vil.
Look at that hair.
She's got a really mad face on.
So I'm really confident that we have a Scar.
Yeah.
And then
What's up
the
with Cruella's
others-
sideburns? Look at this. Like,
Are they earrings? Does she have like point? No.
No.
Oh no, they're sideburns.
so.
Because one side is black.
So
and one side
this
is white.
hair, right? I'll bring her around so you can see it closer. It's like fur,
so
but on the
fuzzy.
side it's like felt, And you can see it's like a felt sideburn, like Elvis on this
She's
side.
so fuzzy. Yeah, it's
From
like
the
her
side,
hair
she
is
looks
hair.
like an anime character.
Her hair is hair, and then it's felt. What do you think, Poppy?
There's the felt.
Is any of your fur felt? What do you think? I like her green eyeshadow.
All right.
And her salty face. Are you ready for the next one, Poppy?
We can set her down.
Let's see what
Karen
happens.
keeps saying, put her in another room. You don't understand how loud she can
Yeah.
bark, and that doors mean nothing to this dog.
All right. So we've got a thing that does not have feet.
It doesn't have feet, it's Hades.
Right. And it doesn't have horns, so it's not Maleficent. So I think this is a Hades. Oh, which Hades? Which Hades? Uh-oh. Blue Hades!
Blue Hades.
Blue Hades!
Want to keep a dog busy for a long time?
Look at him. Oh, he's weird looking.
He is weird looking.
He's weird looking. I don't think James Woods would be happy about that representation.
It's very
His
flat
face
faced.
is flat. It's like smash.
He has a Punisher pin on.
He does.
Looks like he's a big fan of the Punisher.
Yeah. I mean, that seems to jive with his personality, so.
Yeah. And then no feet, no legs, just a big ball of fat. Yeah.
So what do we think we have next?
Scar. I feel a long leg. Damn it. I'm terrible at this. Cruella again.
We got another Cruella. There's a Scar in there. I will bet money there's a Scar in there because I'm pretty sure I picked the Scar.
Because today all we tried to do was get Hades.
This is Scar.
Okay.
We did. This is Scar. This is Scar.
All right.
This is Scar.
It's Scar.
He's cute. Look at his little.
Oh, I'm sorry they named you garbage.
Aw. Poor little guy.
It turned out to be prophetic. There you go. Scar. A nice little flat face like all of them.
Yeah, but he's got the little muzzle, so it's better.
A little,
He's
little
adorable.
goatee.
He's so cute.
Okay, this has to be Hades.
So is that our other Hades? So we mistook one Cruella for a Hades.
I think so. Hopefully. Hopefully this is Hades. How many Hades are there?
There's two different Hades.
That one we already have.
The one we
and
already
then one
have,
that's
and
like
then one
fiery
that's- he's all
orangish red. Yeah.
It's like red orange. Oh man,
Cruella. All right.
we failed. Well,
Okay.
we have a set of four. We have all four of the ones on the package.
Plus the best one,
Plus
the Headless
best
Horseman.
one. So we've got the collection. Happy times.
Happy Wishables.
Happy villain times. I wore my villains.
Happy
after-
Valentine's Day.
I wore my villain.
We should create that. Disney, if you're watching, share credit
Maybe
with us for Valentine's Day.
That could be a carousel of products T-shirt. I wore my Villains After Hours 2020 T-shirt. Again, event that never existed because it got canceled due to COVID. But they still had made T-shirts, and you could find them in the right places.
But wait, Jill, there are more Wishables.
And more bourbon! Or more some sort of.
And
Is that also from Peter and John? Oh my God. You guys spoil us. I'm going to put the villains in
let's save the bourbon for next episode, right?
Should we save that for
Is
next
because it says here's some Brooklyn bourbon.
Oh.
So we'll save that for the next episode. But but we have some things that they sent in. These are the Disney Cruise Line Wishables.
Yeah.
So as you'll see, there are four.
I never had Cruise Line
Pluto, Donald, Goofy, and Daisy.
I never had Cruise Line Wishables.
So thank you for these wonderful gifts. Oh wait,
You got to Jill it.
Oh, I can't. These are all the same. These are like The Incredibles.
No. This is a duck. You can feel the bill. Is it a hat or
If
a
you can
bow?
feel pants, it's not Donald.
You feel the bill. I'm gonna go Daisy.
Okay.
It's Daisy.
It's Daisy. All right. I don't think this is a bill, which means it's Pluto or Goofy. So I should feel for
Arms
long. They
up
both have
or
long.
the arms, all the feet down.
I can't. I think these are ears, and the arms are to the side. So I think this is Goofy. Really bad.
It
It's
is
Goofy.
Good job.
Who? Gore. There you go. He's got a little hat. He's got a striped shirt. He's got stars in his eyes. The kid's gonna be a star one
That's
day.
what makes them wishables, you know. The wishables all have stars in their eyes. All right, what's our next? Ooh, there's something going on the top of the head. This is interesting. I think this. Ooh. I think this is Pluto.
Okay, that would be something. Put us on the precipice. No, is it
it's
a
Goofy
duplicate?
again.
Goofy. Okay.
I felt the ears. I was hopeful. I was hopeful that it was a Pluto.
I think it's a bill. So
So does it feel like a hat or does it feel like a bow on the top?
wearing no pants.
Daisy also doesn't have pants actually, which is a really unsafe
I think it's a bow, so I
move.
think it might be Daisy.
It's an unsafe move for a woman in 2021.
It is Daisy.
Daisy.
I'm 2 for 2 on this batch. So there we go.
We each
There's
get
your
a set
Disney Cruise
of
Line.
Daisy and Goofy.
But Jill, there's more in the box.
Oh.
There are two. I can feel it. There are 2 hats here.
I'm really excited because my hair is styled in such a way.
There are 3 hats.
Oh my God, one's for Lily.
One's for Lily or Poppy. Hopefully Lee.
Yeah.
Perfect Disney Cruise Line hats.
Oh
Well,
my God,
thank you so
much.
much. Does it fit? It's a little small. No, thank you so much. These are beautiful.
I love
see
it.
you.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Peter and Jonna. And plus, we get to revisit again next time because we have another bottle of bourbon from them to open.
Yeah, we can't drink too much, right? It's Friday night. Take it easy. Anybody have big weekend plans? Not me. The Jayhawks kick off in about 2 minutes. They're undefeated,
I am
which is
excited.
very rare.
I have a hot date with Miss Allison and Pete's girlfriend Lauren, and I believe Desi, to go have brunch on Sunday morning and then go to the Cat Cafe.
So, Joe,
Okay, Eric. Eric, okay.
no one get a life. That sounds boring. I'm just kidding. Sounds fun. Except the cats.
There may also be darts at some
Yeah.
point this week. You know how it is.
So I left the office yesterday, and while I was gone, someone brought in a box, and it must be important. It
Was
tells
it
you.
ticking or moving?
I don't know. It's Poppy wants another bag to chew on.
There you go, Pop Star.
So this is from Carrie and James. They live in Winter Haven, out there by Axel. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. I don't know if there's anything in the envelope, but I have to cut it off of there.
This is
so.
exciting. It's like, can you guys see the whole box? Like it says keep up, so we can't tip it over. I don't feel anything moving in it. It's not making noise.
Just be very careful. Cut the black wire first.
I thought it was the blue wire.
Uh-oh. I'm colorblind. Is that a problem? I'm not really colorblind.
Do you think there will ever be a Poppy Wishable?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Attention, Eric Morton. Look at this. This is in pirate font.
It is. This
Please-
is your acceptance letter to Hogwarts.
Please open this package on a future episode of Boxed In, the best show on the Unplanned Downtime YouTube
Thank
channel.
you, guys.
My wife Carrie and I enjoy the show and wanted to do something besides just donating some cash, so we created this item. Knowing you're a big fan of the Haunted Mansion, we hope you will enjoy and appreciate what's inside the box. We're also a huge fan of Mansion and Halloween in general. The item is completely handmade and is a representation of one of your favorite scenes within Disney's Haunted Mansion. Hopefully, it will be obvious to you which scene it depicts after you open the box. I bet I know I know what my favorite scene is. Before you begin to panic, and if the contents of the box are appropriate for the viewers, I assure you there's nothing to fear. Although it isn't bourbon, we hope that you will find a place to display this item in your home's Haunted Mansion spare bedroom, or perhaps the studio if you so desire. A big thanks to you and Jill, along with all the other production specialists on the set, in the kitchen, guests, and that ever-present furry stage manager, Poppy, for giving us laughs and entertainment on a Friday evening. Yours truly, Jim and Carrie. Well, thank you so much. They are WIGS members. They're WDW annual pass holders. I think I've received emails
PhD.
before. I think I owe Jim an email back. Thank you so much. We really appreciate this. They live out by Axel. We know you had to drive very far to bring us this gift to the studio. So I wish I had been there when you were there, but unfortunately I was not. So
I'm so excited to see
handmade.
what this is.
Handmade. That is. I'm already excited.
I'm a big fan of craftiness. I'm a crafty girl.
I am not a crafty person, but I appreciate other people's talent when it comes to this stuff. I don't know the best, but let me try to just flip this up.
Business with my mom. Once upon a time.
Whoa! I don't know how to remove this without. Oh, wow!
Wow. Wow.
What?
That is so cool.
Oh my gosh! It's made of wood. You can smell the wood. This isn't like resin. This is like someone like.
Someone has like a miter saw and stuff.
Someone knows what they're doing.
Wow. That is cool.
I don't even know how to show it. You can see the coffin and the nails, and there's the person trying to get out of the coffin. And then I don't think this will come off, Jill, if you want to turn it vertically.
Yeah, I don't think it, I think we're okay. So you can see it kind of, there's the top of the coffin. So you can see it's got like the candlesticks and the bouquet on top of the cross with the cobwebs and the hands coming out. Let me out.
This is so awesome. I wish Disney sold stuff like that, but no, I don't, because it's so much better to have this handmade, like custom made. Somebody's very talented.
Wow. Wow.
That is incredible.
Wow.
That will earn a place of honor. For those that don't know, we have a fairly mansion-heavy guest room here in my house. Lily's gonna lose her mind.
She's gonna die over that.
She's not gonna want to put it in there though, because it could we're gonna have some house guest that gets drunk or something and goes in and knocks it off a shelf, or I don't know. I'm not letting this out of my sight.
That's fantastic.
That's fantastic.
That is so cool.
It reminds me, we had a cookout on Monday. Tom showed up with a casket. Mm-hmm. He's standing at my doorstep holding a casket.
The doorbell rings. You open the door.
And there's Tom with a casket.
There's Tom Corliss with a casket.
It was full of voodoo donuts.
And it was full of voodoo
donuts. Full of voodoo donuts.
3 dozen voodoo donuts.
We did not eat all 3 dozen.
There were not even half of 3 dozen people here.
Right. There was like maybe 10 people here, so.
So 3 dozen donuts is a whole lot.
This is incredible. This is better than a casket full of donuts.
Donuts.
Well, Joe likes donuts. That's amazing.
Thank you so much. I'm an Everglazed person. Everglazed is my jam.
So,
wow.
So we left a bottle of bourbon unopened. We failed to get the second variant of Hades. We got an incredible casket, fantastic bottle of engraved bourbon.
Widow Jane is good stuff. And we got Disney Cruise Line hats.
Cruise Line hats. Wishables. It's more than you could ever hope for.
Yep.
Poppy has an empty Wishables bag and she's going crazy for it. It has totally mellowed her out.
Yeah.
It was just what the doctor ordered.
Thank you for that as well. That is, oh no, she might be going after my shoe again. Do you want me to pick you up?
Anybody else in the chat have anything before we need to go?
Do you want to say goodbye to the viewers? Come on. Let's say goodbye to everybody. There you are. There you are, you cute pie. Cutie pie.
All right. So Poppy's chill.
Poppy's mellow.
We're all feeling better. See, all it took is a half hour with friends to work it out.
And
Everybody was in a mood when we started, and now we're mellow, right, Poppy?
Everybody's chill.
Everybody's chill. I feel better. Jill feels better, and most importantly, Poppy feels better. Thank you for joining us. Before we go, Golden Jamboree is a huge event that we have coming up.
Golden Jamboree.
And because of kind of health reasons and like people being scared of crowds and all that stuff, we've kind of scaled it down. So the first people that bought tickets, they are going to be coming. We have space to make it kind of comfortable and to be okay. But we decided that the rest of the event tickets will be virtual. So you can go to goldenjamboree.com. That's goldenjamboree.com. And buy a ticket. That's $20 for the full streaming event. This event, I will tell you, we're not making money on this event. We're losing big money on this event. I have one of the contracts for one of. I mean, we have a lot of big talent that's coming, including Disney legends like Ron Logan,
and Don Dorsey,
Bill Sullivan,
Jim Shull.
All these incredible Disney people who have done incredible things at Walt Disney World over the years. These are some of the most famous Imagineers and people associated with Disney that you'll find. We also have some of the most amazing and talented performers in Disney history, including former members of a former club about adventuring that you may be familiar with. Also, Comedy Warehouse people.
Kunga Woosh?
Yeah, if you're into Kunga Woosh, those kind of people. Music, we have Yeehaw Bob, and everybody big ups to Yeehaw Bob. We just found out he'll be back at Port Orleans on the 14th, but before that, he'll be in our studio in celebration right here on the weekend of October 2nd and 3rd.
He will.
So come see, you can get the virtual ticket. Yeehaw Bob, Piano Rob and Friends, Carol Stein, Wasalu, that you may know them as Buradika. They're an Afro-pop band from Animal Kingdom.
And Animal Kingdom, and the troupe from the Comedy Warehouse.
Yeah, Comedy Warehouse. So we have so much talent booked for this event. We have a lot of this stuff going on. It's taking a lot to put together. For $20, you can stream the whole thing all weekend. We're flying in our own Hillary Morton. For those of you that are going to be there, we're flying in. There's a big surprise. Flying in Hillary Morton to be your personal bartender for the event. It will be open bar for the people who are there. So
yeah, Saturday night for the.
Tell Hillary whatever you want, and she'll try to make it.
We're going to have special drinks.
Themed drinks, that's correct.
Themed drinks, including the infamous Adventurers Club special from back in the day at Pleasure Island. Yeah. The punch, not the beer that you can still get today.
There's basically three kinds of Kungaloosh. There's the beer, right, which is newer.
Yes.
The original Kungaloosh recipe, and then they changed the Kungaloosh recipe later. You never know which one you're going to get when you say, I'll have a Kungaloosh. So
you never know what you're going to get.
We'll have one.
You're definitely not going to get the beer. You're going to get the punch.
Beer.
We're going to have.
Unless we can find a beer. If we can find a beer, then we'll get it.
We're trying. Yeah, we are trying. Eric and I might have to make a road trip.
It literally means we might have to drive to Miami to get that keg of beer. But those are for the people who've already bought it. If you haven't, streaming event, it'll be awesome. We're putting a lot of time, effort, money into making this happen. So please join us October 2nd, 3rd. We'll also be doing informal park meetups on October 1st.
Right. So
for those of you who are lucky enough to have a park pass for that day, the 50th anniversary.
Stay tuned to our website for more details on that. That will kind of be a plan. That will probably be a pretty plan at the last minute sort of thing, because Disney has not announced any of their actual event plans for what's going to happen in the park on the 50th. So we'll definitely plan around that, because obviously nobody wants to miss what Disney does for the 50th.
New fireworks show. They dropped a video this week. If you didn't see, go to our website. They dropped the new video for the recording of the music for Enchantment. Obviously, if you're local, Happily Ever After coming to a close very soon. Catch it every time you can.
Find yours.
And find your Happily Ever After. And Poppy, thank you for chilling out and making us all chill out. And thank you all for joining us. We had a blast, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, everybody. See you next time. Say goodbye, Poppy. Goodbye, Poppy.